Hey guys, welcome to Sippin Spillin with
Hola.
Syd and Mike from 3 Mississippi. What's going on?
I'll tell you what's going on. What's going down is the temperature. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been chilly.
and it's supposed to get down to 6 to 10 degrees.
Yeah, the forecast
on
I'm seeing
Friday.
is 10 right now for Friday.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the coldest day yet this year. And it's going to be a big drop. It's going to be...
And it's like a high of 20 something during the day.
Yeah.
So that's a big shift.
It's going to be downright cold.
Yeah, it's going to be chilly. But I'm kind of looking forward to it just because that's going to be a first for me. I don't think I've ever been in temperatures that cold.
I'm going to deer hunt all day that day.
Yeah.
Well, unless I kill something early, then I'm not.
Yeah, then you're going to be processing all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I don't kill anything in the morning, I'm going to come in, have some hot chocolate, and go back out.
You got to remember leave your muck boots at the door, though, because I'm going to be in doing my deep clean, getting ready for Christmas weekend. Yeah, that's what's happening. But, yeah, we're hoping to make a little bit more progress on the chicken coop.
Yeah, I'm actually taking some braces down and stuff today, this afternoon. We're filming this on Sunday. Y'all gonna see this Monday morning, but we're filming this on Sunday afternoon.
Yep.
And this morning, Frankie actually didn't want to hunt this morning. So she hunted yesterday morning. So this morning, I went out by myself, and it was majestic. It was beautiful. There was frost on everything. I didn't go sit in the blind. I actually posted up behind one of those bales of hay in the pasture, and I had a 100-yard shot broadside at a doe, and I just held the crosshairs on her for like a good solid minute before she finally started to wander off. And you know, once you pull the trigger, the work starts. And if I would have put her in the freezer, then the day would have gone different. And I just kept thinking, you know, maybe there's a buck behind her. So I let her walk, and there was not a buck behind her. So
Yeah. He
I think
wouldn't have made it to church with us if he had pulled the trigger.
Right. I would not have made it to church.
Been going alone. Yeah.
So yeah. So, you know, I don't want to put a doe in the freezer on a Sunday morning, but tomorrow morning, doe walks out in the pasture. Yeah.
So you are going hunting tomorrow morning?
I'm hunting tomorrow. Frankie says she's hunting tomorrow.
Okay. Okay.
Whether she hunts or not, I'm hunting.
Understood.
And yeah, I mean, we're not in rut yet here.
Getting close.
We're getting close. We're getting real close. So my window for being able to shoot a doe is kind of closing, because, you know, once they're in the rut, the last thing you want to do is shoot a doe when there might have been a buck, you know, 5 minutes behind her. So I feel like we need to get a doe in the freezer in the next couple of days, and then try to find that buck, you know.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But there's no shortage of them out here.
No, there's plenty of deer. I mean, yeah.
I mean, the first two times that Frankie went, the elements were just not on our side. The first day, the fog rolled in, couldn't see a thing. The second day, we got to our stand, the wind was at our face all the way to the stand. We got in the stand, we were sitting there for a while, nice and quiet, and all of a sudden the wind shifted and was blowing straight at our food plot. So we didn't see anything, not surprised, nothing came out. And then the next time that Frankie went, we actually posted up right behind this chicken coop here on the fence line, because we kept seeing deer down in that hollow there. And so we just wanted to see, and something scared them that morning, because a couple of does come running out of the thick, and they were moving at a clip across the field out there, and I couldn't stop them. So there was no shot. They came out of the same spot this morning, and they were just meandering. So we have to decide, do we want to post up close here and try to take one of those does in the morning, or do we want to get further out near the plot and hunt for a buck. I'll talk to Frankie about it tonight. I kind of feel like we need to put a doe in the freezer. That's my thoughts. Because I want some venison.
Well, it's totally up to you two. You guys are the ones that are doing the hunting, so
I want some groceries in the freezer.
I'm not mad at that idea, you know. So it works for me. I mean, I feel like at this point, with us not really having livestock yet, that getting something in the freezer and on the shelves is a good idea.
Yeah.
So, you know.
It's kind of how I feel.
Yeah. I mean,
I'll try to talk her into it.
I think she would at this point if, you know, if you guys see a decent looking one that you can go for, I think she would go for it.
I think if her first deer is a doe, then it'll be easier to talk her out of shooting that young buck. You know, it's like, okay, now I want my first buck to be a bigger buck, because I don't really want her to shoot like, you know, a 1.5 year old buck, little forked horn. Like, I'd rather just let that one go and get bigger. But again, it is up to her.
Yeah.
Whatever she pulls the trigger on, that's her choice. She makes that choice. That's what we're eating.
That's true.
So
very true. Yeah. And I think, let's see, did you get all your Christmas shopping done, Michael? For all the nice girls on your list?
I got the important Christmas shopping done. I haven't received everything, but I got the important Christmas shopping done.
That's good.
I would say that if I wind up at a store somewhere, I'll probably still buy something here or there. But if I had to present right now today, I'll be all right.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Yeah, I think we pretty much got that covered and got it squared away. I think we're gonna do a nice prime rib on Christmas afternoon.
Yep.
So with Will and Jen and the gang. So I think that's gonna be that'll be good. Mike's gonna make that, and I'll make my famous taters.
This crazy cat bunko, man. When Frankie and I hunted yesterday morning,
he just got a vole or something.
He's eating something.
Yeah, he just caught something.
Once was alive.
Yeah.
When Frankie and I, so after the morning hunt was pretty much over, so we decided to go ahead and do some walking, and we walked the property and went down back near the deer plot, walked over to the fence, kind of peered through the tree line over at the other pasture, and the whole time we were walking, bunko's right at our feet.
Yeah.
Hunting the whole time. He wound up, he had a successful hunt. He caught a field mouse or a vole or something down there while we were hunting. And I don't know, maybe he scared all the deer away.
I'm telling you, I think he thinks he's a little like a hunting dog. Because if you go out into the path, he stays by your side. He follows you. If you go for a walkabout, he follows you. He won't follow you if you take a vehicle because he can't keep up and he doesn't like the noise. But if you go out on foot around here, he follows you. You know.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
And yeah, he's a hoot. And then he's always hunting for something or, you know, whatever. But then he wants to be, in the evenings lately, he's been kind of wanting to hang out on the porch, and he'll meow for you to come outside and sit with him for a little while in the mornings and at night, because that's when he wants to sit on the porch on your lap. So he's like, he'll stand there and cry in the window or cry at the door until you come outside to give him love. So I always have my coffee with him in the morning, and then sometimes in the evening I'll come sit with him for a few minutes. So he's a good cat. He's confused. I do think he thinks he's a little hunting dog now.
I do too. I think he thinks he's like a
little bird dog. Like he's gonna come out with you. Yeah, he's gonna come.
German short hair.
Yeah, he's gonna come help you hunt deer. I don't know, but he'd probably be a good squirrel hunter. Probably train him. The squirrels are as big as he is, though.
I was gonna say.
He's still small.
These southern tree squirrels down here probably have a snack on him.
That's probably true. Yeah, they're about as big as he is. But yeah, we'll see. But what else we got?
I can't stop looking out in the pasture right now because it's like afternoon.
Yeah.
And we're sitting here talking, and I'm like, there's probably gonna be a deer come out there and like do a little dance and say, "Ha ha, you're not out here hunting right now."
Right.
We opted not to hunt today because we're going to a function, packing some food boxes shortly. So I would have had to pull out of the deer stand right about the optimal time when a deer was likely to come out.
Yeah.
So we just didn't go. I figured I'd work on the work on the chicken coop instead. So that's got to get done. Can't be all play. Can't be all play.
But yeah, I mean, it's been a good week. Been a busy week. Our friends Will and Jen are here now and getting settled. They got their last truck unloaded the other night, and now they're just kind of settling in and unpacking their boxes and getting used to Mississippi life, I guess.
I mean, it shouldn't be much for him to get used to. He's from here.
That's true, but it's been a minute since he's lived here, so I don't know. But
they had to go buy Jen some muck boots.
Yeah.
Yesterday, was it yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, you can't walk out in the yard without, hey, Bunko.
That was Bunko. He just jumped up on the cart.
That's not okay.
That's...
we have the we have the
GoPro.
They're sitting on. Can y'all see that?
Or the camera rather.
Yeah, it's on the cart here, and he felt like he needed to be on the cart.
Yeah. Well, because I was ignoring him when he was at my feet, so he's like, "Well, if I get on eye level, then now he's got to go adventuring."
Go catch a bird.
No, I told him he's not allowed to catch birds. I told him that.
If he eats them.
No, I don't want him killing.
It's nature.
No, I don't want him eating the birds. I want him going after rodents and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Not after birds. I've been training him.
Well, I'll tell you, from a gardener, birds are rodents.
Well, I don't want him thinking like, oh, there's a baby chick, let me eat it.
That's a good point.
So I try to keep my barn cats, I deter them from going after birds.
Yeah, but look at that.
I know, he's stalking it.
He is on that bird.
He's never caught one though. He's too slow. He wants to play with them.
Give him time. There's two of them on the ground right there in front of him.
I know.
He's just stalking them. I don't know if y'all could even see this if I showed it to you.
He's so well camouflaged, they may not be able to.
I'm gonna turn this around.
I have to walk up a bit.
I have no idea. I can't tell if the sun's in the camera, if you can see the Bunko.
They can't see him. He's too well camouflaged right there in those leaves for the camera to see.
I tried.
Yeah.
Tried to show y'all what was going on.
But he just sits there and like watches the birds.
And he's like one step.
Yeah.
And then wait.
Yeah.
And then 1, 2. I'm watching him right now.
He's
on
talking
the move
to the
now.
bird. He goes meow. Well, he talks to the birds when he tries to. I don't know. He's funny, but yeah, he's a hoot. But yeah, I always taught my barn cats to be friends with our birds so that they don't go after baby chicks.
I don't know how you teach a cat to be a friend with a bird.
When I have chicks, I hold the cat and I hold the chick and I teach them that this is friend, not foe.
Wow.
And it's worked because
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you held me in one hand and a steak in another, you would never make me not eat that steak.
Well,
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, like, none of my barn cats, I mean, how many of my barn cats have thought that they were birds and ended up sleeping in the chicken coop?
That's true.
Like, Brutus did it.
That's true, they did.
Max did it. Like, I mean, Mama Kitty would sit with them.
Mama Kitty was after your chicks.
Well, I didn't raise her, though. We got her when she was, like, 16. So, but
I think she did eat a couple of your chicks.
I don't think she ate any of the chicks. But she would go drink out of the water next to the chickens.
Yeah, totally different than baby chicks.
Well, yeah. But she never went after them. So, I don't know. That's all I know. I know she didn't. She meant well.
She meant well.
She meant well.
She was a good cat mostly, except for when she wasn't.
She did get a lot of kits out of the garden. A lot of them.
Yeah.
She was
She
good.
caught a
little
lot of
kid hunt.
rabbits.
Yeah. And she caught a lot of like squirrels too, I know.
And yeah, those ground squirrels, they're rats.
Yeah, she would leave
Those ground squirrels are just rats.
Yep.
And then gophers.
Yeah, gophers, lots of gophers.
She's got gophers.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean they're good to have around. They do their part, but Bunko's just the funniest one I ever had. He's like the most dog-like cat. I mean, he's just weird. Except
just in his demeanor towards people, I think.
Yeah, his demeanor towards people and like he'll come.
Yeah, like he wants to be on your lap like a lap dog. You know, cats are usually like, no, man, chill. I'll let you know when it's okay to touch me.
Constantly.
He'll come running up. Meow, meow, meow.
Yeah. Yeah. like a
Probably
dog.
why he hasn't caught any birds, because he's trying to talk to
He's
them.
trying to talk to the birds. That's
Gotta learn
probably
how to be very, very quiet.
Yeah, we're hunting.
We're
woods.
hunting rabbits.
Yeah, except not rabbits. I haven't seen any rabbits. We talked about that the other day.
I haven't seen a rabbit once since we moved to Mississippi.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're here.
There's a rabbit season.
I haven't seen them. Not right here, because I haven't seen a rabbit at all.
Not one rabbit.
Yeah, lots of squirrels. No
Watch
rabbit.
next year, there'll be like triple the normal amount.
Well, it goes in cycles and in waves, just like
It
with
did
the
in our old
coyote
place.
population. So
Remember our old place? Like one year you'd barely ever see rabbits, and the next year it was like they're everywhere, and the next year there's a lot of coyotes, and then the next year there's no rabbits, and there's still too many coyotes. So now the coyotes are trying to hunt your dog, and then you got to go hunt the coyotes. Yeah, it's a vicious cycle.
It's like a whole thing. It's like
called,
nature.
It's called nature.
The circle of life.
Yeah.
All that good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is, you know. But
the air smells good though.
it does.
It's
Nice
brisk.
And crisp and clear. I mean, it's beautiful out here. I love this time of day. I love this time of day, and I love like when the sun comes up in the morning. So, because I usually sit on the front porch and kind of watch it come up from the side, and it's real pretty when there's frost on the ground and you kind of watch the sun sort of hit it.
Oh, this morning I was crunching the ground while I was walking.
Yeah.
And I went down and took some pictures of a few like kind of I mean, they're just like from the last rains, there were still some puddles like in the pasture. And there's like clover sticking up out of the puddle, but it's frosted over and there's a sheet of ice on the puddle. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Pretty neat stuff.
You can find those pictures on my Facebook page if we're friends. If we're not friends, don't bother. Because I got you blocked.
You're funny. Well, I could put some of them on the 3 Mississippi page if you want.
Oh yeah,
to.
you can do that.
You know, I can figure that out. Because I'm more, slightly more savvy when it comes to that stuff than you are.
Yeah,
Not
maybe.
by much.
Yeah.
Certain things.
You're the social media manager.
Yeah, I'm the SSM.
Careful.
Social. No, that's not it. SMM. I don't know what I am. I'm the something.
Dipshit.
Michael! That is not okay.
Not okay.
Oh, Sunday, no less.
That's all right. It's a mild joke.
Your face is a mild joke.
Wow! Shots fired.
Couldn't help
Okay.
myself. Anyway, on that note, before we travel down any further here,
I'm gonna get back to work.
he's gonna get back to work. I'll be getting ready here to round the kid up and head to church with her. And I guess you're going with us too.
Yeah.
Okay.
If not, tell me now, because I'm gonna put the tools away and go get a rifle and disappear that direction.
Stop it. You're coming with us.
All right.
All right. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. We appreciate you as we head into this last week here before Christmas. We hope that you're having a very blessed week and being thankful for the things and people in your life. And we will see you tomorrow.